Well, I can imagine there are many Montrealers who are in attendance of this event that may know what cutting out tongues is. So did you want to share with the two people in the audience who might not know?
Thank you. Thank you.
Just in case.
Once again, I've been corrected by the good people at Random House. It's true. I mean, there is. It's one of the things about being from a place that has unique things of its own, right? It's like I have to be reminded that not everyone in the world spent their summers cutting out tongues on the wharf. I grew up in the little fishing town called Petty Harbour, about 500 people, and I grew up sort of in the heyday of the inshore fishery, and that's when fish used to come ashore one at a time. You know, and they were handled one at a time, and none of the fish parts were wasted. It wasn't like they went into a big factory and we never saw them. It was, you know, dudes came in, they'd flick up one fish, and they'd probably gut it and take the head off and fillet it. Then the guys would cut out the cod's tongue, and then they might save the cod livers to make cod liver oil, and the cheeks and the head. Thank you. The cheeks. Do you like cod cheeks? Yeah, the cod cheeks are pretty good too. And my mother loves. Hey, how's it going there? They knows all about it. Look at that. How are you doing? Petty Harbour people in the midst, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a round of applause. Yeah, and then and that's how we spent our summers, down cutting out cod tongues on the wharf in Petty Harbour, and it taught us a whole bunch of lessons about, you know, teamwork and hard work and selling stuff to mainlanders, you know, selling to supermarkets, selling to places, and it was a joyous young thing to do.
So was it not until the experience of writing this book that you realized, because Nita shared an early version of the manuscript with a few of us at the office, and I remember reading the first few chapters, Alan, and I had to keep reminding myself that these were real people you were talking about and not fictional characters. Did it ever strike you that, wow?
Only in my adult life, talking to friends from either in St. John's or on the mainland of Canada, did I begin to think that my young life in Petty Harbour was weird, you know, or different or cool, you know, because when I was a kid on the wharf, I was surrounded by these like men all the time who, as far as I was concerned, could bend steel, you know, like they make the guys on Deadliest Catch, you know, look like accountants, you know, and they were hard as nails and rough and I did, you know, I just always thought that I always found them fascinating, you know what I mean? I always found them like literally like cartoons and superheroes, and when I suppose when I write about them in the book, they sound so fantastical, you know, but they weren't, you know, they were real dudes. I was with 2/3 of them Monday night in Petty Harbour, and they still look the same. Like, you know, Jack Walsh hasn't aged a day, you know, has he? I mean, you see, he's identical, you know, and it's like, I've gotten considerably older, I can guarantee you that. But these guys, it feels a bit ancient, you know, it feels like they're from the Hobbit movie or something, that they never get older, and I love being around them, and I loved it then.